Hi guys, it's Plaid Week Day 1. I'm super excited. If you do not know what this is, girl, let me tell you. So a couple years ago on my channel, I created a new series that I release typically in December. It is a series where for a whole week, I do videos related to plaid. I have loved plaid for a very long time. There's actually a picture of your girl in the 80s in plaid. I mean, do you see this? Do you see me looking a hot mess, highlighting some textbooks for fun? Anyway, so basically this series is just me doing things that involves the pattern plaid. Of course, if plaid is not your thing, but you kind of like the content of this video, just switch out whatever I use for plaid for whatever patterns you love the most. So what I want to do is actually decorate my guest bathroom with a plaid theme. Now, when I say plaid, you guys, I'm not going to throw up plaid all the time, although, I mean, there's plaid everywhere in my house, but there's always going to be some sort of little touch in this series that includes this pattern, other types of plaid patterns, like so. But you are going to see a house tour in this series, so stay tuned for that. But I want to decorate, like I said, my guest bathroom, and I have the cutest theme, which is going to be Home Alone. So I love that movie. I love the first one. It's my favorite because Kevin is in the house the majority of the time. And fun fact about that house, if you notice, the carpet's like red, the walls are like a dark green, and I read like a fact sheet about this movie that they did that on purpose to emphasize that it was Christmas time. And then if you just look at a lot of the things that Kevin wears, he wears a lot of plaid, and I just live for it. I love this movie, and so let's get started so that you can see how I'm gonna bring my version of Home Alone into my guest bathroom. right, and I am finished, so let's go ahead and walk through everything. There's one little detail I need to add, but I'll talk about that in a second. Let's look at the sink portion. So I kept this piece. This is just my everyday piece, as it will always be here. I just think that it makes everything extra rustic, and overall I think I have a rustic theme going on. I added this ornament. It actually used to go on my main tree, but I didn't find a purpose for it this year, so I added it right here to just kind of give this little area a little bit of depth. And then this tree, which I have a couple of in my house, I have these in my bedroom, and I love the red accents. I love this little red bow just because, again, I'm trying to incorporate red and greens in here, just the way Kevin's house is really done, but it also, you know, goes really well with my Christmas stuff because I use the red and green colors as well. And the reason why I put this little ornament, which I think I got at Walmart, is because it reminds me of Kevin. He loves Christmas trees, so he was cutting them down, and then he was decorating the tree, and then he also had that sledding fiasco down the stairs. So I thought this was just perfect and definitely reminds me of Kevin McAllister in Home Alone in that aspect. I have just my everyday soap, although I wish I had something that kind of was just made more sense with this. And over here, honestly, this is probably the star of the show, and this is ultimately what made me want to go with a Home Alone theme. I love Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal, that line in Home Alone, and I had to incorporate that. So wash your hands, you filthy animal, just kind of makes sense in the bathroom, but I just basically used PicMonkey to do the text, and then I saved it, put it over onto my Word, and then printed it out. And then I cut it down to size, and then just to give it some more like strength, I guess, because printer paper is kind of flimsy, I secured it to a like thick cardstock of Plaid. So you can see that Plaid kind of peeking through, kind of just brings out that Plaid a little bit more. And this, I don't know, it's kind of like sledding skis or whatever, but just added it for the rustic factor. Not that Kevin or Home Alone, like that really comes into play. And then more trees because Kevin loves trees, and they have a Plaid detail. How cute is that? And then they're frosted. They have the gold star on top. It's kind of hard to see the color in here. Sorry, I'm kind of filming at night. And this right here is probably my favorite thing in this whole bathroom. I saw this little ornament at the Target dollar spot, and when I was kind of putting together all the materials for this bathroom, I saw this, and I thought, this is like the Home Alone house in a way. I mean, it's obviously not the same size or anything, but it just, Home Alone is about the house really in general, at least the first movie is, and all of the booby traps that he sets up. And so it just kind of reminds me of that. And then of course it's even more perfect with the red and green detail. And so I just secured it. I didn't even have to hot glue or anything to the back of this picture frame. I was actually gonna put this picture frame in my own stocking, but this is just so perfect for that little house. So, you know what we'll do is I'll go ahead and move this over here, and then I will leave the white towel in some shape or fashion or something for the guest. And then over here, this is gonna stay up because it's obviously part of my everyday decor, and these lights are gonna stay up as well, and they do turn on. You can see the battery. I just need to put in new batteries in here. And I changed the light bulbs if you saw, or the ornaments if you saw me doing that, because when I found these, I thought this is more Home Alone style, because Kevin sets up those ornaments for Harry and Marv to put their feet on, or I think it's actually Marv that, yeah, Marv gets his feet all cut up from stepping on ornaments. So I just thought these made more sense. The other ones were a little bit too gaudy, if you will, so I just kind of changed it out with those, and those are from Dollar Tree. And then over here, I put this Merry Christmas plaque. I actually couldn't find a place for it in my everyday like Christmas decor, so I realized this would be perfect for my Home Alone. I've got this buffalo checkered plaid, which is kind of a theme that's that's really the plaid that I wanted to focus on the most. And then again, it's just red and green, so it's perfect. So I put it here. And then as you saw, I changed out the shower curtain. I knew that if I wanted to do this makeover, I was going to have to change my shower curtain to make this work. And I love this, and even like when I move, I think this will be in a guest bathroom somewhere. And I'm still going to do the blue one as well. We'll just have to wait and see. But so I did get this on Amazon. I'll link it down below for you in case you're interested. And it obviously needs to be like fluffed out, ironed out a little bit, but I didn't want to put that much effort. No, just keeping it real. And then I thought I have to add more plaid. Like there just has to be plaid in here. And so I had these extra ornaments that I also wasn't using on my main tree again this year. And so I thought these are gonna be perfect in my shower curtain. So that is what I did, and I only had 5, so I had to like kind of space them out. The very last thing is this empty section right here. I took down the farmer's market sign because I didn't feel that it made sense with my home alone bathroom. What I want to get is like a red towel or like a dark forest green towel, and then tie it maybe with this buffalo checkered plaid, and then like call it a day. But I don't have that, so it's the one thing that is just not going to be in today's video. But I'm throwing that idea out there in case you want to do your bathroom similar and you're wondering like, what can I do with my towel rack? I'm going to probably do red. I'll probably end up doing red and maybe like a burlap bow or something with some plaid in there as well. So, and that's it for Plaid Week Day 1. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I love my home alone guest bathroom. I wonder how many people, if they come in here, they would like know that this is a home alone theme. Like you would have to probably be born in the 80s and 90s or just be like a huge Home Alone fan to get it. But that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in Plaid Week Day 2.